This is a review or public service announcement regarding the clothing styling company Lumi. I signed up for Lumi. It's a wardrobe styling app, and I did this today. And as I reviewed the app, I went through some of the processes and I tried to start selecting clothing. And as I looked through the clothing, most of it didn't meet my expectation. The app didn't explain the process of refunds that well. It said it would be under the individual items or the companies when you selected those items. And there was nothing about the refund. And as you look through the site, I noticed there were limited clothing options, and they kind of recycled to give the appearance that there was more there than what was being offered. Based on the sizes during the initial sign up, then it gave you outfits. So once I selected something that popped up, based on what I had done through the profile, those particular items that I was interested in, they did not have my sizes. So you couldn't get the complete outfit. And most of the percentages for those particular outfits that said it would match your profile didn't even go over 90% of what you had placed in that profile. So it ranged between like 70 and 80% that they could get you a match based on your request. Based on that experience, this app didn't meet my expectations. So I contacted the company. I canceled my service within the app. And they sent a confirmation email that my account was canceled. And they said that I won't be charged any further. Now, at this point, I didn't see anything within that email that talked about the refund of the $79, approximately about $80. So I sent an email out to customer service, and they said, no, you won't be charged any further, but you do have an $80 credit that that's from PayPal, because that's how I paid. So they talked around what I was asking. And I said, how do I get a refund? They said, unfortunately, I understand, and they understood my disappointment, but they don't give refunds. But somehow the gentleman included within that email response a link that went to customer service and talked something about the policies. And there was information about a refund. And it said refunds would be given about 30 days within a subscription. And said that it couldn't be for financial or personal issues. Financial or personal issues. I mean, I guess to them, customer experience is perhaps a personal experience or a personal issue. I'm not sure what they meant. It was very vague. So I sent the gentleman an email back following the formal request, saying that I wanted to, cancel my service. And he ghosted me on the first email. And so I created a different request. They gave me another service request ID number, and I'm pending a response for that. So at this point, it's more of a runaround. I'm going to give them 24 to 48 hours. And from that point, if I don't get what I need, then it'll be on to PayPal, because PayPal is what I use when I pay for the service. But I would advise people who are looking at Lumi as a service, just be mindful of their business practices. they take your money and won't refund it. Most places, when you get a subscription, if you're not happy with that subscription, you can cancel the subscription and you're refunded. Being that this was the same day, within hours, I thought that this was something that could be easily done. I canceled within the same day, and it's within the timeline of their refund policy. But their reasoning for the refund is very limited. It says it can't be for personal reasons and it can't be for financial reasons. Of course, when someone cancels a subscription, it's going to be for personal reasons due to something not meeting their expectations. It could have been issues within their app, which they were present. And also within their app, their subscription terms, when you clicked on that, you couldn't, try to understand the terms of the subscription, that never popped up. So that link was broken. And to me, that seemed as though they didn't want you to have access to that information. And when you're reading through their app, they talk about, if you want to know more about the terms, you go to membership terms. There is nothing with an app called membership terms. Only thing they have is subscription terms. So it's a lot of misleading language. I don't know if that's by design to mislead you and to confuse you, but I definitely won't do business with Lumi. I'm just waiting on my refund. I'll seek recourse with PayPal, because that's who I used to purchase this subscription. Because to me, this is very bad business. So I don't know what anyone else has experienced with Lumi, but this has not been a great experience for me. I don't know if you've encountered this, and when you're searching through the app, you're looking through the outfits and you click on something you might like and you go back to the original search. You're starting all over again. So you spend an inordinate amount of time going back to the top of the search, scrolling all the way back down to get where you stopped. It's just not worth the headache of trying to style yourself through this app. So buyers beware. You may want to consider the things that are being said here today. This is my opinion as a user and purchaser of this subscription. I purchased it the same day. It didn't meet my expectations, due to the app and the limited options that they had. And I canceled it. And it didn't explain the refund policy on if you purchase clothes. So I decided I didn't want the service. And I'm still pending a refund. I hope this information is useful for people who are considering the use of Lumi. I would not recommend this service. There are numerous other services out there that you can use. And as I dug deeper into this company, this is not even a U.S.-based company. I forgot where they are. So I don't recommend it.